and welcome into Be Bright Tarot. You're finding us on Instagram, YouTube, and the website. Appreciate that very much. BeBrightTarot.ca. All right, so we just have a current energy reading, just to help us through the next little bit here. And so we're just going to do a mind, body, and spirit reading today. So our first card here is going to represent mind. And this card is our patience card, also known as temperance. So we should be pausing, reflecting, restoring, balancing our mind. Let's work on calming our racing thoughts and those impulses to just achieve it all right now. Let's find some alignment with our purpose. Basically, moderation is really essential right now. The peace and comfort of boring and basic is really what our minds need to refuel and reset. So it's also a really great reminder that change takes time, and getting your mind through whatever change you're in the middle of will certainly require some self-control, acceptance, and definitely some patience. I think one of the great things that this card talks about is just working on bringing our extreme thoughts, bringing them back to a center where we can actually work on them and put them to better use than leaving them way out there in left or right field in those real extremes. So nothing works in the extreme, and so we need to find our moderation and bring them back to center. And our next card is going to reflect some energy around our body. And that is a reversed Seven of Earth. Seven of Pentacles, coins, whatever you're familiar with. So there's certainly a feeling that, all of our hard work, our efforts, our investments haven't really brought about the results we had hoped for. And so we're feeling a little bit let down, right? Like frustrated, like, I've been working on this so hard and it's just not paying off for me. So it's really time to just reevaluate the plan and the processes to see where improvements can be made. If we had that goal of getting 8 hours of sleep a night and help our bodies that way, and we haven't been doing it because we've been distracted by TikTok videos or something, then we need to reset. We need to really look at our processes and see where we can make some improvements. Perhaps as well that end goal that we have for our body needs to be broken down into a bit more achievable goals so that it doesn't feel like it is letting us down. And perhaps we also need to look if that end goal still serves us appropriately and whether we just need to find a new path, a new way, a new process, a new strategy for getting where we want to go. So yeah, don't be afraid to admit that something isn't resonating with you anymore. Don't be afraid to start over again. Maybe you've been walking with a friend for at 4 a.m. every day for the last 3 months, and it's really not making you happy. Like, it's torturous for you. Don't be afraid to admit that and to find a new strategy or plan or way to get those same results. So just start over if you need to. Just remember that whatever effort you're putting out there, just perhaps you just need to analyze it again and just be honest with yourself to determine if a new strategy might be needed right now. And our third card represents spirit, and that is a reversed love card. So we've perhaps lost sight that choices don't have to be an either or choice, but really should be about making an experience, exploring, or sharing with someone else. Have you put aside your self connection for too long? Like, have you been ignoring listening to yourself and hanging out with yourself for too long? That's super valuable in your spiritual journey, is to be connected with yourself. So we just want to make sure to find ways that you can connect with your inner self so that you have that inner connection going on. But you also want to find those really great soul level friends, family, people in your life that can go along this spiritual journey with you. You absolutely need their wisdom and their experience, of those valued kindred spirits to go along this path with you. If you're trying to connect or repair or just enjoy your spirit life a little bit more. So definitely find the balance of bringing energies together. And yeah, if you find those really great people around you that can go on that journey with you, that's what this is. Lovers Reverse is about, is you don't have to do this by yourself. You can, and you should find people that you're connected with to go on that, go through this with you, and your spirit, your soul will certainly blossom from any efforts you do take. And I'm going to throw in a bonus oracle card for my Woodland Wardens deck here, and the card I drew this week is the Fox and the Ivy, which represents adaptability. So this card, reminds us to use our cleverness and our quick thinking like a fox does, to really adapt and be nimble and be agile. And the Ivy is a reminder that you can adapt and thrive like it does in all the harshest environments. So be strong, resilient, but really look at adapting and changing and being flexible in your journey. All right, that's bebrighttarot.ca. Like, subscribe, follow Instagram, YouTube, and website. Have a really fantastic day.